Hey guys, welcome to another video. So I'm out here at Joe's shop. Here's the Prelude, and I got out here last night, but I've spent 3 hours today digging a path all the way out because we cannot go that way because that's a roller and that Prelude doesn't run. So I literally spent 3 hours making a whole freaking path all the way up, and then to drive it along the property line and then bring it up onto the road and then come around. But I got the wagon up over there, just about to go and take the battery out of it so that we can start the Prelude and then drive it around. And then I can look into the map sensor wires, figure out why it won't show 6 pounds of boost on the ECU. Alright guys, so I'm just going to hit you up with a little bit of an update here. We did get the Prelude dug out from over there. We also had to dig out a lot in here to get it through, because the car sits so low and it was pretty steep because I was scraping the wagon and the wagon's stock ride height. But right now it's currently in the shop there, and we changed the O-rings. We don't actually think now that the wire is bad. We think that there might be boost leaks because we were taking the pressure from right behind the turbo, so right on the charge pipe there, and then the map sensor reads inside of the intake. So before it gets into the intake, we thought maybe there's some boost leaks, especially around the map sensor. So we replaced the old ring that was pretty beat, the old ring around the map sensor, and then we decided to put the leak down test on her, or well, a pressure tester for the manifold, and we found a pretty big leak around the rod that comes off the middle plenum for the butterfly valves on the H series. The rod that comes out to the diaphragm there, where it goes inside, it's leaking there, and it's leaking really bad. We couldn't even, the tester can go like up to 60 psi and stuff, and we couldn't even get it up to 15 because it was bleeding off so quick. So we think that might be part of our issue right there, is that big boost leak, and also might have been leaking around the map sensor. So that might be why we were getting an off-center reading between the dyno and the map sensor itself. And so I'm actually heading home now. I'm going to stop at my buddy's place to just say hi because I haven't seen him, but we're still social distancing because, you know, COVID-19. But I'm going to go check out what he has going on. Apparently he's ripping his transmission out of his Skyline. So yeah, I'm going to go stop over, say hi for a little bit, and then I'm gonna go back to Calgary. So a 3-hour drive home. And then tomorrow, because I have parts for it, I think I have another plenum, but I'm not sure. And I'm going to go grab that. We need gaskets, and I have new gaskets at home. So I'm going to grab the gaskets, the plenum, and some other stuff, and I might just drive it up, or drive the car back home tomorrow. I want this Prelude back home. I have so much stuff for it, so much content for you guys. I just need it back home. So we're getting it done. It's been up here for way too long, and it's been up here so long I've barely been able to put it on the channel because my channel is still fairly new, and I maybe have like 2 videos of the Prelude on the channel. But yeah, so this is getting done. So I'm just giving you guys a little bit of update. So I'll get back to you guys. I'll probably show you a little bit of a Skyline, but I'll get back to you guys when I'm back home tomorrow, or when I'm back up here tomorrow. All right. So we are back over at Joe's here from my buddy Austin. And so we're outside here with the Prelude. It's absolutely beautiful today, even though there's still snow, but everything's kind of melting. But so yeah, I actually stole the plenum off the Accord. Shh, don't tell anyone. But in the middle, we're just in the middle right now, just kind of loosen up some of my charge pipes here, and we're just about to take the top part of the manifold off and then replace that center plenum with the one from the Accord. And if that doesn't work, Joe has like 100 other ones, he said. So yeah, I'm gonna get that done, and then Joe has to do a house call or something like that and go do a leak down test on a buddy's car, and then he will be back and then should be able to throw it up on the dyno. Alrighty guys, so there's the intake off. It's my bottom runner. I got the plenum right there. The new plenum is over in the car here with gaskets. So we got some gaskets here. Oh, I already pulled the plenum out. Yep. And we're gonna go and put that guy all back together. All right guys, so Got it all back together. She's running. Turbo's down there spooling around. We'll get it back in the shop once Joe's done with the truck over there, and there's Austin being a fuckboy. And we'll pressure test it, make sure there's no more leaks again. Be sure. Make sure this plenum's also not leaking, and then we'll be able to put it up on the dyno. Alrighty guys, so we're in here from the shop with the Prelude. Got some oil and gas up behind the car there, but yeah, it's draining the old oil out of it because it's old. Same with the fuel, but we're not draining the fuel, it's almost empty anyway. But so we just changed the front tires, and I don't think we're going to dyno because it is already pretty late. As you can see, it's just dark outside. So we're going to do a little bit of street tuning so I can drive it home and then worry about it later. We're still having leaking issues, so the 3 top hoses right up here leak a bit, even though they're zip tied. And then this plenum is also leaking around the rod a bit. So, but literally a lot of the other hose clamps now are all leaking. So I tightened everything down now. None of those are leaking. So, and this plenum isn't leaking nearly as bad as the other one. The other one was leaking so bad we couldn't even hear all the other leaks that the system had. So it should be somewhat a lot better. And so we're just going to kind of do a little bit of a street tune on it and get it ready. And I'll get back to you guys after we do the street tuning and start heading back, because I don't have any I have a head mount for my GoPro here, but I didn't bring it with me. So yeah, I can't really record while driving, so a little distracted driving there. But yeah, so we're gonna get everything all in, go and do a little bit of road tuning, and then head our way back 3 hours to Calgary with the car. I do have a plate for it and stuff like that, and it is road legal. It's insured and everything, so yeah, I'm not driving illegally. But there's my other tires, my beautiful pink monstrous tires. Alrighty guys, so we tried to leave. We're actually over at a gas station. Got the wagon and the Prelude, and well, it's not coming home now. So give you some light, try and get you guys up in there. So as you can see, you can see the chipping on the 2 blades, and it was wobbling around, scraping everything in there now. Yeah, the turbo blew up already. So it made it 20 kilometers, and then the turbo blew up. It literally blew up as we were coming into the hill here into this town called Devon. So yeah, we were just going down the hill, and I kind of felt something awkward, and then trying to go up the hill had 0 power. There's nothing. And so I pulled off here and took a look, because like I wasn't hearing any turbo sounds or anything anymore. And then as we were coming in here, I started hearing it, but it did not sound right. So hopefully the engine didn't get damaged when those blades probably went through it. So now I gotta get it towed back to Joe's. We're only like literally 15 minutes away. We did not make it far before the turbo blew up. Good old eBay turbos. Alrighty guys, so I'm just gonna kind of hit you guys with a little outro. Austin's kind of just hiding in the wagon right there. But so we just went back to Joe's to help him dig the trailer out, and then he's going to haul the trailer back. We're going to head back home. It's literally 2 in the morning right now. We were planning on leaving at like 11, and now it's 2. So yeah, he's going to come back here. We're going to load the poor Prelude up with the blown turb ski, and then I'll have to order in a new turbo for it, go over it, make sure nothing got damaged when those blades broke off. If anything, they would have got caught in the intercooler at least. I don't think it would have made it past the intercooler. But yeah, so that's all for this video. Hopefully I can get back out to it and get a turbo in. With the whole virus going on and everything, it might take a little to get shipped in. So yeah, I'll try my best to get a turbo, and then hopefully actually get this thing home. And we were going to do, I forgot to mention this, we were going to do some street tuning on it. Joe's laptop was just not working, so then we just decided, because it's already getting super late, that we were just going to drive the Prelude home, because it is drivable. Just anything over 4,000 RPMs on boost, it's not happy. It's running too lean, too rich. It's not, the map isn't fully built at that point area, but the bottom end for cruising and stuff, it drives awesome until the turbo blew up. But yeah, so Joe's on his way with his trailer, and then we'll load her up and then head home and then come back. So I hope you guys somewhat enjoyed this video. Sucks it blew the turbo, But please like and subscribe, and hope you guys watch the next video, and watch out for some other content that I'm gonna have on the Accord and other stuff. But yeah, that's all for now.